I'm Damien Wilson. I'm the Hamill Family Chair of the Wine Business Institute at Sonoma State University, and I'm here as part of the Wine Industry Network to give you a bold prediction on the wine sector for 2021. Now, what sort of bold prediction, you may ask? Well, it's not going to be about orange wines taking over the wine sector. Indeed, it's going to be something far more logical and based on evidence in the marketplace. Specifically, let's welcome the Henrys to the wine sector. Now, who are the Henrys? Well, this image on screen should give you some idea, but let me spell it out specifically. We're not talking about this sort of Henry. That's a Henry that a lot of people are really keen on, but the wine sector specifically is more interested in the high earning, not yet rich or not rich yet group of Henrys. They're the ones who offer the greatest opportunity for the wine sector in 2021. So what is the Henry's arrival going to look like for the wine sector? Well, specifically, they've grown up affluent and more affluent than any former generation in time. And with wine consumption being directly proportionate to income, that offers a great opportunity for the wine sector. Secondly, they're symbolic consumption enthusiasts. That's important to them because it helps express their independence and their preference for one thing over another. Thirdly, they're a values-driven cohort, and that's how they make decisions. So the social conscience and certainly elements like sustainability being a keen part of the wine sector is a watchword of their generation. They have high levels also of accrued debt and high costs of living due to their education costs, the services they demand and appreciate, and also the need to keep up to date with the technology that they experience as part of their day-to-day lives. By now, you should be asking yourself the question, well, Damien, that's just a list of issues. How is that an opportunity? Well, specifically, we're heading towards the pandemic's conclusion. And at the pandemic's conclusion, we've got a situation that we're going to be dealing with economic growth. Maybe not in the short term, but certainly in the long term. And there's going to be a multiplier effect on issues of innovation and enterprise, which are key elements within which the Henrys are highly involved. Wine also is suitable to service consumption, i.e. high levels of service are provided, particularly in the on-premise environment, which is really key to their social interactions. This generation also has everything to prove and the world to save as a key component of their value system. And finally, there's this wealth transition coming from baby boomers through to the Henrys, which wine has a great opportunity to take advantage of. So how does wine attract a Henry? Well, we know that they are a cohort that's comfortable spending, either as part of symbolic consumption or as part of their elements that are important to them for their values. Wine has a particular image to them that is consistent with the values that they're trying to express and follow as part of their lifestyle. Also, what we know about is that they exhibit a degree of loyalty to those brands that exhibit their values. And they're also comfortable being promiscuous with regard to the brands that they use until they find something that they like. So what our aim is as the wine sector is to learn how to communicate their way so that we can get more Henrys drinking more wine. The bottom line is wine is set up beautifully, and essentially it's really what I'm referring to is the pandemic achievement. We've seen the great growth in wine.com, both sales and attraction to e-platforms through the appeal of this segment, this cohort. And here is an example of an online tasting. And you can see here, you've got examples of people who do not fit the stereotype of the old wine drinker with a wine book reference next to them. This is a group of people enjoying and sharing a moment together. Delivery services offer the service provided for the Henry, which is exactly what we're looking for. And looking at, from the Nielsen data, the great change in the cohort, the area that they're interested in, not just in table wine, wine in general, different categories of wine, and mixed wines, which really cater to their interests. And the bottom line is, if we don't cater to their interests, then some other category, like hard seltzer, is going to. So our goal in the wine sector, my bold prediction for 2021, is to take advantage of the Henry.